Labour youth. All right, you go work on that. We will work on that. My name is DJ Legaments. I'll be your host for today. Welcome to our Youth Convention 2025. As we continue to own the future, securing tomorrow today. But before we go further, I'm going to ask a good colleague of mine, the lawyer, the man with the lawyer plan. I'm going to ask my good colleague, Lawyer Udler, to come and say a few words of prayer as we invite God's presence here today, all right?
Okay, good morning to my comrades. Glad to see that you're here. And I'd like to invoke God's presence here this morning. So I'd like some silence before we pray. Okay. Dear Lord, I ask of you to guide and protect the youth of today. I pray that you open their minds and allow them to be fishers of men and to be fishers of women in this upcoming season. Allow them to show the truth. Allow them to open the eyes of the nation so that they may see the hard work that this government has been putting in. Allow them to show the truth and the way forward for the country of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and allow them to hold steadfast and to grant them peace and serenity as they move on. Amen.
We will now stand for the national anthem. So I'm asking everyone to stand for the national anthem. Hold on a minute.
St. Vincent, land so beautiful, with joyful hearts we pledge to thee our loyalty and love, and vow to keep you ever free. Whatever the future brings, our faith will see us through. May peace reign from shore to shore, and God bless and keep us true. High rule of fear and blessed isle, your mountains high, so clear and green, are home to me. Though I may stray, our heaven comes serene. Whate'er the future brings, our faith will see us through. May peace reign from shore to shore, and God bless and keep us true. Our little sister islands are those gems, the lovely grenadines, upon their seas and golden sun, the sunshine ever beam. Whate'er the future brings, our faith will see us through. May peace reign from shore to shore, and God bless and keep us true.
Yes. Somebody say labor. Somebody say 6th Street. Somebody say labor. Labor.
Show me your voting
Show me your voting finger. Show me your voting finger. Make some noise. Make some noise.
Me and my neighbor.
Voting for labor.
Me and my neighbor.
Yeah, man, make some noise. Make some noise.
Somebody say, whoa.
We voting the comrade.
Yeah, we voting the comrade. Cause why? Me and my neighbor. Voting for labor.
All right. Before we continue, I just want you all to give a special welcome to a few people a few comrades of mine. So right now we have Comrade Curtis King. Make some noise for Comrade Curtis King. Then to his right we have Comrade Brewster. Make some noise for Comrade Brewster. Then we're gonna make some noise for Comrade Peters, Kisal Peters. And of course my classmate, my school friend, Darren John. Make some noise for Darren John. Yes. Owning our future, securing tomorrow, today. So right now I'm gonna ask a lovely friend of mine, astonishing young lady, went to school with her as well, to come and give us some brief opening remarks. Let's welcome on stage Comrade Senator Bob. Make some noise for Senator Bob.
Me and my neighbor, voting for labor. Me and my neighbor, voting for labor.
Show me your voting finger. Raise up your voting finger. Show me your voting finger. Raise up the voting. Alright. Me and my neighbor. Voting for labor.
Voting for labor.
Me and my neighbor. Voting for labor. Somebody say, "Way, we voting the comrade back."
Good morning, Labour comrades. I can't hear you. I need to do better than that. Good morning, Labour comrades. I'm loving it. All you looking nice. And I'm here this morning just to bring you some brief welcoming remarks. I'm welcoming you on behalf of the Unity Labour Party to our youth convention. We are owning the future. We are securing tomorrow, today. That campaign slogan is specific to our youth. You are owning your future. We are creating a platform for you. We have created a multitude of opportunities in education, in sports, in youth development, tourism, culture, and many more. And I know the youth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines know what they need to do to invest in their own future. We have to vote our comrade and our ULP administration back into power come the 27th of November 2025, right?
On the neighbor shouting, labor, working for we. On the hills they're blazing, labor, working for we.
And again, I want to say thank you to everybody who came out today and those who are on their way. Hasten your footsteps. It's gonna be vibes, it's gonna be energy, it's gonna be festive. It's always a pleasure to be just in youthful energy. And I'm feeling the vibe, I'm feeling the energy. And by the end of today, I want Diamond and surrounding areas, all the way down to Calacoa, to know that we have been here. We were here. The youth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines are with the Unity Labour Party.
Voting.
Finger. Alright, me and my neighbor.
Who are they voting for? Who are they voting for? Who are they voting for?
Me and my neighbor.
Alright, thank you.
Voting for Labour. Me and my neighbor. Voting for Labour.
Yes, indeed. Labour is working for you. Labour is working for you. Eminem. All right. Let me wake up this place right now. I want you to make the loudest noise you ever make since the hay. I want you to blow your horns. I want you to show some signal. 6 straight to blow your horns.
Show me your voting
Labour.
finger. Raise up your voting finger. Show me your voting finger. Raise up the voting. Alright, me and my neighbor.
Me and my neighbor.
Voting for Labour.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Me and my neighbor.
Voting for Labour.
Somebody say,
We voting the comrade back.
yes. All right. Also, I see another comrade of mine. He walked in while Senator Bob was making a speech. I want to give it up for Comrade Luke Brown. Comrade Luke Brown, make some noise for Comrade Luke Brown. Yeah. So we're going straight into the entertainment, right? I'm going to bring a brother on stage. A school brother of mine, a school friend of mine. And he's going to tell you why you should vote the Unity Labour Party. Welcome on stage, D-Nice.
6 in a row. I just 6 in a row. 6 in a row. I just 6 in a row. I just 6 in a row now. 6 in a row. Now 6 in a row. 6 in a row. 6 in a row. Labour live on and on. Labour live on and on. Labour live on and on. I just 6 in a row now. Labour live on and on. 6 in a row. I just 6 in a row. 6 in a row. I just 6 in a row. I just 6 in a row now. 6 in a row. Now 6 in a row. 6 in a row. 6 in a row. Labour live on and on. Labour live on and on. Labour live on and on. I just 6 in a row now. Labour live on and on. Labour live on and on. Labour live on and on. I just 6 in a row now. We come as if you stay, we not come as a figure. We come as if you win 6 term in a row. Everything we achieve, every term it a show. Everybody don't know. Let me tell you, Ralphie, me really love what you do for me country. The whole world hard, everybody don't see. If you put in the work, not there you not come free. Not there you not come free. When I miss labor, me deal with love and look out for me neighbor. Not for them I talk and they know them a traitor. Do this for me heart, me not do this for favor. Do this for me country, cause me love the place, yeah. Do it for the new generation. We not deal with segregation. Go and get your education, bring inspiration, uplift the nation. Labour live on and on. Labour live on and on. Labour live on and on. I just 6 in a row now. Labour live on. 6 in a row now. 6 in a row now. Labour live on and on. I just 6 in a row. One thing me can't tell you for certain. Granville Williams me supporting. Put your ex by the star when you're 14. My youth when me talk and a joke thing. When it come to academics we like that. Any sports at agriculture, tourism we like that. While we are play chess, them up when I miss labor. Me deal with love and look out for me neighbor. No for them a talk and you know them a traitor. Do this for me heart, me not do this for favor. Do this for me country, cause me love the place, yeah. Do it for the new generation. We not deal with segregation. Go and get your education, bring inspiration, uplift the nation. Labour live on and on. Labour live on and on. Labour live on and on. I just 6 in a row now. Labour live on and on. Labour live on and on. Labour live on and on. I just on and on. Hey, yo. I'm voting for Labour. I'm voting for ULP. Hey, yo. I'm voting for Labour. Hey, yo. I'm voting for ULP. Everybody just help we stand firm for the third term. We drive them in the ground like a earthworm. Yeah, yeah. ULP. Everybody just help we stand firm for the third term. We drive them in the ground like a earthworm. Voting education revolution for poverty. That are the better solution. Me want every granny papi, every little youth man. Whole millennium. This is a oh yeah. When them really a deal with, we get the belt and we now make nobody steal it. Me telling you straight, it's not a secret. You feel no say ya. Labour me a vote for. I'm a proud supporter. Secure your country future. It's living over nature. Labour we a vote for. I'm a proud supporter. Secure your country future. It's living over nature. Hey, Labour rights make many see. Burn down bad mind, dirty heart and election, it no call for no enemy. Can say you're not vote, you're not getting no Hennessy. Think bigger than the champagne. Stop study where you're going, have to drink when you campaign. Remember you have to stand blame. So now play with the country future like a hand game. ULP, everybody just help we stand firm for the third term. We drive them in the ground like a earthworm. Yeah, yeah. ULP, everybody just help we stand firm for the third term. We drive them in the ground like a earthworm. Labour me a vote for. Secure your country future. It's Grenfell over nature. Labour we a vote for. I'm a proud supporter. Secure your country future. Over nature. Hey yo, bless up.
Yeah, give it up for the nice one more time. Labour we have vote for. Somebody say sex straight. Somebody say sex straight. All right. Let's get up to serious business now. So now I'm going to bring somebody on stage who's going to talk about why he is voting the Unity Labour Party. Why he is owning his future with the Unity Labour Party. So coming on stage right now, I'm going to call Miss Shonda Spencer, correct? Oh, she? All right, my apologies. Can I welcome Shonda Spencer on stage, please? Give it up for Shonda Spencer from West St. John.
Labour people, hear this. When my pencil on the neck, it's for Labour. For who? Labour. Everybody, mother. Labour of the world and live up. Mother.
Good morning, everyone. Education revolution. Let me say this again. Education revolution isn't just a phrase, but it has a massive meaning. Today, I want to talk to you about one of the biggest and most powerful changes in our country. In 2001, when the Unity Labour Party got into power, the education revolution came into being. It was aimed at modernizing our country's education system to build a more competitive economy. Before the education revolution, a lot of Vincentian youths did not have a fair chance at education. But when the ULT came into power, that changed. They made secondary education universal, meaning every child could go to secondary school, no matter their background. The ULP government didn't stop there. They upgraded and built new schools, provided free textbooks, and opened up scholarships for our young people to study overseas. They also brought in programs like the Support for Education Training, which is the SET program, the Youth Empowerment Service program, which is the YES program, and the Revelation Scholarship for giving a lot of youth scholarship opportunities to grow. From the upgrade at the community college to the partnership with Cuba, Venezuela, and the Taiwan for university studies. They even started the one laptop per child in 2010. I became a teen mom at the age of 16, and the education revolution enabled me to finish my education, go back to school, continue my secondary education, where I obtained my O-levels. I went to the Division of Technical and Vocational Education, graduating in July this year, and I am gratefully employed. So why wouldn't you vote for a government that gives your children scholarship, that gives your child a chance in school? The education revolution doesn't just build schools, it builds minds, it builds confidence, and it builds a better nation. So let me tell you something. I want, on the 27th of this month, you to put your ex next to the star. I want us to own the future. And let me tell you something. On the future. Me and my neighbor, we voting for Labour. And don't you ever forget, Labour is working for all of we. It's 6 in the 10.
Show me your voting finger. Raise up the voting finger. Show me your voting finger. Raise up the voting. All right, me and my neighbor.
Yes.
Voting for Labour.
Give it up.
Voting for Labour.
Mashanda Spencer. Yes. Make some noise for the young lady. Make some noise.
Voting for Labour.
All right, Eminem. Now I'm going to bring a speak on stage again. He's my classmate. Fun fact, me and he used to fight for first and second in school. Right? So I'm going to bring a brother from South Windward. Right? The youngest. And I don't want to jinx it, but he's going to be the youngest representative for South Windward. This coming election, November 27th. Welcome on stage, John.
Get up and shout for Labour. Get up. Let me see how they get up and shout for Labour. Yes.
Money it has. Fun bad mind. God knows me. Me love woman.
Labour now.
That's why me born. And up for them a try stop me fly past them straight. One for them a wicked, so what them in a rate. You know them want back still little food from me.
Comrades, young comrades of Labour, good morning. It is a blessed Sunday, a good day to be alive. A good day to be alive and to be young under the Unity Labour Party. Let me take this time to welcome all of you to one of the best constituency in this country, South Windward. Let me see the South Windward people over there. Yes, it is good to be here where we can come together to celebrate the Unity Labour Party. Comrades, it is very, I don't even know what angle to turn. because I don't want to turn my back to some of you. But as we go forward, I want this morning to have a small, short conversation with you, because later this afternoon, you will hear more from me as we continue on this path to victory. Because there's two things I want to talk to you about this morning. And at the ending of it, I want to give you two small, easy homework. But before I do that, I want you to take some notes. You don't have to take them in your phone. Just keep them in your head. This election is about you as much as it is about the present and the future. Remember that this election is about you. It is about you because the Unity Labour Party is the only party that believes in the young people here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It is the party, as the comrade from West St. George made mention earlier, it is the party of the education revolution that all of us benefited from. Comrades, but many of you might not know, because you are too young, that but the comrade himself said that every boy and every girl should have the opportunity to at least basic secondary education. Don't kick them out of primary school because of one simple exam. And that can change the entire life. And comrade, I want to ask you a question. Is that a bad thing? Comrades, is that a bad thing? But guess what? The NDP opposed it. They opposed it. They said that we are not ready for the education revolution that will be ready in 2030. Comrade, we are in 2025 now. And I'm sure about 50% of the persons here today, they have graduated from community college or doing a degree or have completed a degree.
Young, gifted and black.
But comrades, think about it. You have to wait until 2030 to accomplish these things. They wanted to keep us dunce so that they could control us. But that will never happen because we will never, never vote them back. Comrades, these people do not care about your education. They only care about getting rich. Fast money schemes, sell your passports and collect big money, and raise salaries for the politicians. They are lazy and they do not care about our future. They had and they dole on. Comrades, it is because of the education revolution that in 2008 there was a buzz in this country. Persons were heading off to Trinidad, to Jamaica, to Barbados, to Cuba, to Venezuela, to Taiwan, to study, all because of Comrade Ralph and the Unity Labour Party. Comrades, they said, the NDP, that we were giving away too much scholarships. Remember, when the ULP took over in 2001, there were only, how much scholarships? There were only 4. How much scholarships we give away this year? About 3,000. And I sure about 50% of the persons in here are beneficiaries of those scholarships. And that shows that Labour is working for you and Labour is working for all of us here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Comrades.
Fight on, get up, stop complain. It's a universal thing. From sunrise to sunset every day is a living shame.
Comrades, and that is why on November the 27th, I heard a man last night during a prayer, the man said November the 37th. I don't know what is going on with these people in this country. They're frightened. That is why we have to go out and we have to vote for our candidates and we have to vote for the Unity Labour Party because we have to hit 6 in them tail. Comrades, don't let any one of them tell you that your dreams are too big. While the NDP try to limit your ambition, the ULP believes in you, just as they believe in me. Labour is working for all, are we? Comrades, and because when they offered a scholarship, we did not eat our school fee under Labour, I want to say that Leo Dong Rang Jong the Fanchilai, Labour is working for us and Labour is lighting up the whole place here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
On the Labour shouting, Labour, Labour working for we. On the hills they're blazing, Labour, Labour working for we.
Comrades, you would have seen the video. I made a short speech in East St. George and I made mention about the relationship with Taiwan, and I sure several of you have friends that is studying in Taiwan, and I would say it again, if they cut the relationship, if you vote for NDP, your friends and family in Taiwan, they will bawl and they will have to come home. I see a man, he figure he knows it all on social media, saying that we don't understand what is diplomacy and diplomatic relations because once we sign a contract, that contract cannot be broken. Well, I glad my other comrades and friends from St. Vincent who studied in Taiwan shared with them their experience and they themselves get to read it. But let me tell you something, the NDP is not foolish. And that is why it is important for us to work together. Some of them went on their platform and they said that is not possible. But there are some who never mention anything. You know why? Because they have son and daughter in Taiwan studying and they know that it is true, but they don't want to come out and talk because again, their goal is to fill the pocket with the money and what happened? We continue. We will suffer. We cannot allow that. Comrades, as the youngest candidate in this election, I want to speak to you directly. Do not let anyone tell you that your voice doesn't matter. Do not let anyone tell you that politics is not for you. Because the truth is, the decisions we make today will define the tomorrow that you inherit. And if you want a better tomorrow, you must own your what? You must own your future right now. Comrades, remember I told you earlier about the homework and I'm giving you to them. Giving you to it now. So my homework to you, comrades, before I close, I want you to go home and ask your mommy and your daddy, your grandfather, your grandmother, your aunties and your uncles. Ask them what it was like living and working in St. Vincent and the Grenadines before the ULP took office in 2001. And ask them what happened after common entrance. Some of you might not even know what is common entrance. And ask them what happened at the E.T. Joshua Airport. And after they tell you that, I want you to go out. This is your second homework. Take a walk around your constituency. Take a walk around the country and use your own eyes. Look, touch, feel how the ULP has the whole country lift up. How it is lifted. See the roads that we are constructing. Visit the new hospital that we are building. The new port that we just opened. And visit the Argyle International Airport that is located right in this constituency. And see how busy it is. Because, comrades, on November the 27th, 2025, when I mark your homework, I know that it will be 6 stars. Because you can only come to one conclusion, and that is the Unity Labour Party is a party of progress and a party for the young here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Only labor shouting, labor, labor working for we. Only hillside blazing, labor, labor working for we.
But comrades, although we come here and we are having a good time, I want you to work with me to get out all the youth vote in your constituency. Let us lead this effort together. Reach out to me and let us own the campaign. We read and we ready. Between now and November the 13th, make sure that you and at least one of your other friends get registered to vote. Then help us to take the message of Labour forward across social media. Those of you who use Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you use, we need to spread the message of Labour. Because, comrades, and on election day, the same friends that you come here with today and the same friends that you line on the block with, I want you to take them to the polls. Let that be your responsibility. Let that be your duty to take them to the polls as we celebrate Thanksgiving on Thursday, the 27th of November, 2025. For those of you who don't know, I love the Lord and I am a Christian. And as I believe the Philippians 4:1 verse 13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And that strength, that faith is what has carried me and will carry this nation. So to every young person here today, I say, steady course, don't give up, keep building, keep believing, don't doubt your potential, don't let fear silence you, and don't wait for permission to lead. Start now. Comrades, our generation will define the next chapter of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Comrades, this is our moment. Today, I am asking you not just to support me, but to stand with me as the youngest candidate, to stand with me and the Unity Labour Party. Walk with me, house by house, village by village, and let us dream together. Let us prove that when young people are given the opportunity to rise, they rise with a purpose, and the whole nation would rise with them. Let us rise as one nation, united, determined, unstoppable, ready to secure our future today. Let us stand with the Unity Labour Party that build the opportunity for us, the one that will build even more opportunity for the young people here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Together, we move forward, not in fear, but in faith. For the future is ours and God is with us. This is our time. This is our generation. The future is ours to own. Let us own the future. When? Let us own the future now. God bless you and thank you. Do enjoy the rest of this session.
Lord, I love to sing your praises. Yeah, yeah. I'm so glad you're in my life.
Yes, indeed. Yes, make some noise for Darren John. Comrade John there. Yes, yes. As we continue to own our future with the Unity Labour Party. Alright? So we're going to go back into the entertainment part of it right now. I'm going to bring a brother from Sand Hill. You're also a schoolmate of ours. Dose Up. Give it up for Dose Up. Dose Up. Yeah. Bringing on stage right now the brother Dose Up.
The one will come right up to 5-star general. This election will be 6
Labour people! Labour people red and we ready. Working for SVG, tell all NDP Chumbi.
It's 6 in the hungry.
We red and we ready.
We not sell with sovereignty.
Tell all NDP Chumbi.
It's 6 in the hungry.
I say Labour, Labour now, Labour, Labour now, Labour, Labour now, we red and we ready. Labour, Labour now, Labour, Labour now, Labour, Labour now, we red and we ready. If you love your country, continue to
support education revolution and plus the new boat. We building hospital too, NDP just making joke. Remember they say we coulda never finish the airport. We red and we ready, working for SVG. Tell all NDP jumpy, it's 6 in the bungry. We red and we ready, we not sell out some country. Tell all NDP jumpy, it's 6 in the bungry. I say labor, labor no, labor, labor no, labor, labor no. We red and we ready, labor, labor no, labor, labor no, labor, labor no. We red, labor to action now. We red and we ready, Camelo. We red and we ready, cut this game. We ready, red and we ready, red and we ready. Soboto. We red and we ready, Carlo. We red and we ready, Darren Sherman and Diesel. Jimmy and Grace Walters, Bruce and the comrade. Labor people red and we ready, working for SVG. Tell all NDP jumpy, it's 6 in the bungry. We red and we ready, we not sell we some printing. Tell all NDP jumpy, it's 6 in the bungry. Good evening, Labour people. Good day, Labour people, make some noise. Hey, what now? Hey, what? Give me a low. My name is Dosop, and I know this song you and we ain't know it yet. But I have freestyle here. I want to introduce to the Labour people. Say Labour! This is how it's going. Starting it like this. On the 27th of November for election, we know him, we ain't afraid. Kawa. Comrade, you know you getting my vote. Labour, you know you getting my vote. You know. When I dirty up, me finger in the ink. I say when I dirty up, me finger in the ink. When I dirty up, me finger in the ink. Labour win again. All I don't know the thing. When I dirty up, everybody just up. Give me some hand. Give me some hand in this. Give me some signal in this. When I dirty up, me finger in the ink.
Aliens exist, you see.
In the people wet set, you don't know that is a movie. All the girls them wet down like the energy koozie. My water gun is a Uzi, wet the front, the back and the hoodie. Bad and bougie, black and coolie.
Winding up the Louis and Hooli.
You spaceship land don't know where I reach. All the girls them wet, wavy like on a beach. Labour.
I'm living proof aliens exist.
Oh, we wake up now. In the people wet set, you don't know that is a movie. All the girls them wet down like the energy koozie. We are West Kingston over here, make some noise.
And the booby, bad and bougie, black and coolie, winding up the Louis and
Yo! Where you simple and don't know where I reach. All the girls them wet, where we like to beach. So now when we reach to this spaceship, it's Labour straight, right?
In the people wet set, you don't know that is a movie.
All the girls them wet down like the energy koozie. My water gun is a
Uzi, wet the front, the back and
West St. George, but we don't make some noise.
Winding up the Louis and Hooli. Spaceship land, don't know where I reach.
East Kingston, make some noise.
Wavy left on a beach. They whining on me and jamming on them, they wet in the creek.
St. John Lee, what make some noise?
I know what they mean. Running there with a water gun and spray. Get them lubricated. Carnival again now.
Who can stop me from going crazy? You want the water gun? Super soaker baby, running there with a water gun.
Spray.
Alien invading, carnival again now. Who can stop me from going crazy? You want the water gun?
Super soaker baby, water gun in here so lift it up like a Draco. When they get them they wet down, they winding up like a window. Did you fed up about rainbow? The wet
we want to know.
Raincoat, we jamming here with wrinkle.
Milo.
Hey, we nobody know better than, we nobody know better than. She ain't love for the crazy man, she ain't love for the alien.
Watch it, turn it up. Mad. You.
Yes. All right now, the 6-star general, the wall boss. Yeah.
Anyone can rule my country with the right capability. They could be white, yellow or black. We ain't having no problem with that.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Right now, my country
I want you all to get the wall, boss. And Unity Youth, welcome.
Who behaving like the power possess. I believe they want to feather their nest. Keep the fire burning. Keep the fire burning. Burn them with your vote on election day. And when you vote for your party, remember to vote you healthy. Burn them with the fire all the day.
All right.
Keep the fire burning. Burning.
All right. So we're going to continue to the program. We're going to continue the program. Can we continue the program, please? Yes, we're going to continue the program here. Eminem, play that song there. If you know November 27th,
Last ball of the inning.
we're going to be back in government. Everybody stand up, stand up, stand up.
Six.
Everybody.
Nobody can hold me.
Hey! Nobody can hold me out. Yeah, make some noise, make some noise. Make some noise. One more time.
Yes,
One more time.
Sixes in an over.
Nobody can hold me.
What?
Nobody can hold me out. Nobody can hold me.
What? Show me a
Nobody
stick, show me
can
a
hold
stick.
me out. If the terror no be
It's
6
6
runs, over me with
It's
the 6
6
runs, over me now 6 runs, over the 6 runs, over me now.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. So we're going to continue serious business here. Yes, we're coming to have a good time, but we're going to continue serious business here. So I'm going to bring a man on stage, a man from the constituency of East Kingston. To me, ever since I know him, he has been working hard. And he has continued to work hard for the people of East Kingston. And I'm talking to the people of East Kingston now. I want you on November 27th to put your X next to the star and let's welcome Comrade Lubrong into government, into Parliament as he continue to work for you, as he continue to help us to own the future.
Stronger and stronger. Anthem. Never you give up in a life. Never you give up in a life. Give up on people. That's a choice, but never you give up in a life. Yeah, hear me? Never you give up in a life. Never you give up in a life. God people, shine a light and never you give up in a life. You get the chance to live past one day. All you try for your goal for them on the road.
Comrades of Labour, young people of Labour, let me hear you make some noise for your party. Let me hear you say Labour.
No sleeping, no sleep, no sleep.
Party time, get up, get up. Party time, get up, get up. Party time, get up, get up.
No sleeping,
No sleep,
no sleeping.
no sleep. Party time, get up, get up. Party time, get up, get up.
I say no sleeping is how I yell for the weekend.
Comrade, party time, get up, get up. Young people of Labour, it is time to hit the NDP for 6. Are you ready to hit the NDP for 6? Are you ready to go to the polls on the 27th of November? Are you ready to vote for the Unity Labour Party again? Are you ready to own your future? Comrades of Labour, it's stronger, we stronger. When I was coming on, Eminem was playing a song there by Movado. Never you give up in a life. And I never want the young people of this country to ever have to give up on their goals. When they think that you're young and you're dumb, you bounce back on them like abracadabra.
Young, gifted,
When they think that you're going through, you come back on them stronger than ever. We have to stick to our plans. You have to stick to your hope for the future. And I want to give a special shout out today to all constituencies. I want to give a shout out in a special way to the constituency of East Kingston.
Stronger than before. Stronger than before.
And in East Kingston, I want to make the point that we are going to bring home that seat to Labour. And that in the country overall, we are going to have a bigger victory than ever for the Unity Labour Party.
We standing on the rock, 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 on the victory rock, yeah, yeah. We standing on the rock, 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 on the...
I want to give a special shout out as well to all the ladies who were on the honor roll at the University of the West Indies event last night at the open campus. I know, I hear one shouting in the corner there. I know several persons from the constituency of East Kingston that were on that honor roll. Shanice Clasp is one of them, for instance. Kevin Collis is another one. Shiva Butler is another one. We have Janika Mason, who is another one. And comrades, you want me to tell you what all of these outstanding young women have in common? What they have in common is that they received a tuition scholarship from the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines to further their education. We give them, early this year, you know that the government gave out a record-breaking 3,000 odd tuition scholarships so that these types of students could pursue their goals for higher education. We want them to be able to live successful lives because in the Unity Labour Party, we do not believe that your opportunity to pursue your goals in education should depend on whether or not you're rich. The opportunity to go to university should not depend on who your parents are. Everyone, wherever you are from, should be able to go to university and to use that as a basis for building a successful career and a successful life. We give this country universal access to secondary school education, which means that everyone who finishes primary school has the opportunity to go on to secondary school. It was not always like that in this country. And we didn't stop there. We gave you universal access to secondary school education in 2005. And by 2030, we are going to make sure that on average, every household has one college or university graduate throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Comrades, this is a Unity Labour Party government for the youth. This is a Unity Labour Party government that doesn't ever want you to give up on your hopes and dreams. This government, or the fact that this is a government of youth, is reflected in the slate of our candidates. Remember, these are elections. And we want the young people to come out to our activities, to come out to this youth convention, to come out to our rallies, but most importantly, to go out to vote on the 27th of November. And when you go out to vote, you're going to have to make a choice between the Unity Labour Party slate and the NDP slate. And when you look at the Unity Labour Party slate, you see that this is a party of youth. I reflect on my own political journey. I first ran for elections in this country when I was just 25 years old. I have been in politics now for over 15 years. and I am still younger than the youngest candidate on the NDP platform.
I won't give up, I won't give in.
We have 4 candidates on our team. You just heard from one of them, who are 40 years old or younger. In the Unity Labour Party government, we have, we have 4 candidates, 40 years old or younger. In our party, the average age for candidates is 47 years old, whereas in the case of the NDP, the average age for candidates is 57 years old. You could see that the Unity Labour Party is the party for the youth and for the young people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You don't only see this fact from our slate of candidates, you see this fact from the appointments of ministers to government in the past term, for instance. In this past term, we had the appointment, as a case in point, of Minister Orlando Brewster, a young man. I wanted to give a round of applause for Orlando Brewster. A Minister of Youth. We had the appointment in this term, Minister Kesal Peters, a Minister of Youth, of the youth and from the youth, who was able to boss big ministries in government. We have in our party
anyone can rule my country with the right capability. They could be white, yellow, or black. Me ain't having no problem with that. Right now my country making progress, which means the leader is very blessed. Who behaving like the power possess. I believe they want to feather their neck on them with the fire burning. Remember to vote you out, on them with the fire all the way.
Yes indeed, yes indeed. Let's welcome the political wall boss. Let's welcome the political leader. I
hear they will stop the airport.
It's grand style, blood of horns, blood of horns. All the blood of horns, make some noise, make some noise. Blow your horn, blow your horn. Blow your horn.
This time is plenty
blow your horn, make some noise.
This time is plenty licks.
Blow your horn, make some noise.
This time is
make some noise for the political leader. Blow your horn, blow your horn. Blow your horn indeed. Blow your horn, blow your horn. Yes, blow your horn. Yes, 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 yes. Make some noise. Blow the horn, blow the horn. Yes, 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 yes. Blow your horn, blow your horn, blow your horn. Blow your horn. One boss is here. Blow your horn, blow your horn.
Them a plan to get rid of labor, but this time is brimstone and fire. Labor
yes indeed, yes indeed.
So I'm going to call out the neighbor, neighbor. And every time I knock on the neighbor door,
yes
I hear labor, labor. And every time I knock on the neighbor door, I hear labor, labor. Come right at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Come right at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Come right at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Labor at your door, knocking all my people. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it labor, labor. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it labor, labor. Hit over six, hit over six. This time is plenty licks. Hit over six, hit over six. This time is plenty licks. We build a boat, them a come blow. We build a boat, them a come blow. We run with NDP people. Labor at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Labor at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. The comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it labor, labor. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it labor, labor. The NDP have no vision, so keep them in a position. They only causing confusion, like they want to mash up the nation. Same behavior every election, just take your licks like a big man, hey. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it labor, labor. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it labor, labor. Comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. The comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Comrade at your door.
And my pencil mark the exits for labor, for who labor, everybody. War
elections are being held in this country, that you go out in your numbers and vote for the Unity Labour Party. On the 27th of November, we are going to the polls and we are going to give this party that has been working for the young people another term in office. We are not only starring on the track, Vincentian young people starring at the top universities in the world, starring at Harvard University, starring at Oxford University. The young people of this country are starring on the football fields. They are starring in culture and entertainment. They are starring in so many other fields of life. And I got involved in politics precisely to make sure that we continue moving in this direction. I once read a book called Outliers that was written by a man called Malcolm Gladwell. And he left an important message in that book, which I want to share with you today. He says that the tallest trees in the forest don't get tall just because they had a good seed. He pointed out that they only could attain their full height if the soil was rich and deep. They could only obtain their full height if no other trees blocked out their sunlight. They could only attain their full height if no rabbit chewed through their bark when they were a sapling. They could only obtain their full height if no lumberjack cut them down. And the good thing about St. Vincent and the Grenadines is that we have a country that allows the young people to become the best or the tallest versions of themselves. We have a government that has been making sure that the soil of this country is rich and deep and conducive to the growth and development of our young people. We have a government that has been making sure that nothing blocks out the sunlight that is required for our young people to grow. We have a government that is making sure that nothing chews through the bark of any young person in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and sabotages their development. And we have a government that is making sure that no one cuts you down. Young people, my message as I prepare to leave here today is quite clear. Continue to move in the path of the best possible future for yourselves. I want you to own your future by working for it today. Take the theme of this convention to heart. And I want you to make sure, as I said before, that on election day, you go out in your numbers and vote solidly again for the Unity Labour Party. Let us keep our country moving in the direction of high growth, of progress, and of economic development for the benefit of young people and for the benefit of all Vincentians. Thank you very much, comrades. I love you. Make some noise for the Unity Labour Party.
Hey. Anthem. Never you give up in a life. Never you give up in a life. Give up on people. That's a choice, but never you give up in a life. Yeah, hear me? Never you give up in a life. Never you give up in a life. God people, shine a light and never you give up in a life. You get the chance and me live past one day. All you try for your goal with the money on the roll. We not get a win, no pot a goal. Every man a actor and them a play a shot a roll. No make them kill you and take you out of the game. You better fight back. Me never seen no man a step on water yet. None of my friends to resurrect from the iceberg. When them say real, that's no honor everybody. Them power with enemies and them a friends squaddy. Not dig no wall for themselves but dig 10 for me. Mama send up the prayer them for me.
Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks.
hit them for six, hit them for six. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for six, hit them for six. This time is plenty licks. Leave at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Leave at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. The comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear him labor, labor. And every time I knock.
Hear the sound of my voice. I'm your God, I'm your choice. Put me inside the mix, comrade hitting emphasis. NDP full of time wasters, every election I get licks. I say, put me inside the mix, comrade hitting emphasis. Every election I get licks.
And more poor people picnic started to go to university. So by the time I was finishing college, that was the first time I was scheduled to vote. And I remember I was very excited to turn 18. And I remember going to the electoral office. I didn't your parents know you they hate taking out picture for ID. I said, so take my picture. I ready to vote. And I was voting at the time for ADVERTISE because she was a woman of class. And the Unity Labour Party, because the Unity Labour Party is progressive. The New Democratic Party is not. The New Democratic Party does not have. Because every major project, every major initiative that we have put forward as the Unity Labour Party, the New Democratic Party opposed it. When Prime Minister said by 2030, he was going to have at least one university. The future, so that when the future comes, and the future is today, we the younger ones could take this country forward. Comrades, you cannot allow the NDP to intimidate you, because they're very good at that. We are Labour people, and we are a big deal. I want to hear you say, we are big deal. Let me hear you over here. Come.
I'm a big deal. I'm a big deal. You're my friend, I'm a big deal. Yeah, we're kinda important. For real.
We are a big deal because we have big the Grenadines. Take, for example, the Sovereign's Beach Stadium. How many of you have gone there since? All of you have gone, right? For inter-school sports. Every year since the opening of records have been falling one by one, and our athletes are doing the thing on that track out there. The NDP opposed that. But who could be in front on inter-school sports day like NDP now? Stadium that they rubbished. The Argyle International Airport is a game changer for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And the NDP anything else I say, remember that the NDP is backward. When you have a choice, they have nothing to offer. And as I said before, they are a national disaster pending. Tell them what they are. A national. We must not. Quarter century.
Bad mind, go on, go on. How long we have to battle this infection called bad mind?
In West Kingston, and I always make the point that the whole country could see that West Kingston deserves better. And I want you to raise your voices and your hands and tell the West Kings watching, they deserve better.
A better tomorrow. A better tomorrow.
Central Kingston deserves better.
A better
East
tomorrow.
Kingston in the Kingstons. And we must pay attention. Pay attention to what is happening in the Kingstons. Because people are tired of those men who just come to Parliament once a month. My political opponent, he looks forward to the past. He tells everybody he's an engineer and his days at CWSA. So over the last quarter, wants to do, and I want the young people of West Kingston to hear this. He said that the Prime Minister and other members of cabinet ruined his life. But the man don't receive a payout of over $1 million.
People me no want them yellow ratings, them fake, them fake.
Because my political opponent, he is out of touch, and quite frankly, he is out of place. We deserve better because he deserves better because he is dismissive. Of music. And in speaking and this is the kind of training that we are fostering and giving them the opportunity. So comrades, before I leave the stage, I want us to make a declaration. We the youths of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we decree and declare that we are not afraid of progress. I want to hear you say that. We not afraid of? All right, that's the first decree. The second decree. I decree and we decree and declare that we the youths, we are not afraid to. Let me hear over here. We are not afraid to. All right. We decree and we declare that we party that tears down instead of building up. The NDP is very famous for tearing. Not afraid. And we decree and declare that we will build up St. Vincent and the Grenadines with the Unity Labour Party. I want to hear you say that. Vincent and the Grenadines with the that's right, comrades.
But I'm not afraid. No.
Working for you. So I want you to stand up. I want to hear the hands. And I want you to tell St. Vincent. Let me hear you. Labour is working for we. Comrades, on election day, on the 27th of November, to own your future. Thank you very much, comrades, and may God continue to bless us all.
Give it up for my comrade Kisal Peters, West Kingston. Yes, what a powerful speech. Now I'm going to a part of the program that it's going to make me emotional because I'm a man from Chateau, right? I'm a Chateau man. And I'm going down to North Leeward, all right? That I voted for last election and the person that I am going to vote for this election, November 2027. November 20. Lola, willing to you right now, my good friend, Lola.
Coast and clear. Tell the others to move from here because they have no plans on Leeward. So we put in Carlos back. They ask you who you voting for?
Carlos.
Who you voting for?
Carlos J.
Look me. Hear what? I do my nails red. Right? That's a hot up them head. This is still a hot them head. You see on the 27th of November when we go out and vote and Carlos just when he see them there, it's gonna hot them head even more. Who you voting for?
Carlos.
Who you voting for? Carlos James. Carlos James. Not the one. Who you voting for?
Carlos.
Who you voting for? Carlos James. Tell the others to move from here, cause they have no plans on our Windward. So we put in Carlos back here. When they ask you,
Who you voting for? Carlos.
who you voting for?
Carlos James. Carlos James.
Cause they're messing with the wrong party. Who walk into buildings? Labor now, coast and clear. My comrade ain't going nowhere. Let him finish what he had started. So we vote in Carlos again. When who you voting for?
Carlos.
Who you voting for?
Carlos James. Carlos James.
Watch the campaign, looks like rain. Carlos James winning again. Watch the campaign, looks like rain. Labor now, because I'm clear. Tell Charlotte to move from here, cause he have no plans on our Windward. So we vote in Carlos again. When they ask you,
Who you voting for? Carlos. Who you voting for?
Carlos James. Windward. Who you voting for?
Carlos. Who you voting for?
Somebody say Carlos. Say Carlos. When I say Carlos, you say James. Carlos. Carlos. When I say sick.
Yeah, give it up for Lola. Give it up to Lola. Yeah. Carlos James.
It's for labor, for who? Labor. Everybody, mother.
Something again.
Everybody, every neighbor, man and woman, show me all your hand. If you're ready.
Rastafari never leave.
Give me a car, tell him. Give me a car, tell him.
So
I
even
got a car, tell
when the
him one
road
time.
get
I got a car. Make a cartel for me, comrade.
Squeeze them.
Cartel. Tell the PM you want cartel. Make a cartel, comrade. Let go the truck, Eminem. Let me go. Stand up. Wake up, comrade. Let me go. Labor. Come on. Let me go. My
up.
Yeah, sharp.
Give me some volume on the mic there, bro.
Do the thing good.
Mic up.
Yeah, Chris.
The man in the cartel, let go the thing, man.
How are you then?
Let go the thing.
Alright.
Wake up. Let her go.
Why you fi drop down?
Labor, power.
Them not going till the cops come. Who will find you?
Yeah, we stand strong.
Hold on. M. Yes. Here we go. Up. Hey. Let go, these comrades. Let me go. Hey. Labor.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the
Dash with that, them. Dash with that. There we go. Mic up. Give me volume. Thank you. You see how the labor people them bad. You see how the labor people them ready. You see how the labor people them let go. Say labor.
Hit number six. This time is plenty licks. Hit number six. This time is plenty licks. Hit number 6. Yo!
Thank you. Yes. Show them the labor power. Let me hear you. All right, thank you very much, M. Thank you, comrades of labor. One more shout for the political leader, Comrade Ralph, the world boss. Let me hear you. One more for Comrade Ralph. Thank you. We are going to end this morning session with this convention on a high. And I want to thank you all the comrades who are here. I'm not going to be long. I'm going to have a conversation, not a political message, a conversation. Because a few years ago, I was right here in this position, sitting down as a youth, looking at the way in which our country is going forward, assessing the future of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, its upward trajectory, and how one man, Comrade Ralph, with a vision and a passion for youth, and what he has done to transform the lives of many young people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That was over 20 youthful ministers. You have Kissel, we're out from Kissel, all you big up Kissel. West Kingston, let me hear you. You have Benava. You have Randy, West Central, Leeward. Wake up. You have North Leeward, Carlos James, yours truly. You have Soboto, Camilo. You have Luke, where Luke, East Kingston, where they? And you have Darren. What a dynamic political figure. A young man who is emerging as the youngest candidate on any political platform in 2025. Darren, let me hear you. Those from South Windward, let me hear you for Darren.
No sleeping.
Wake up.
No sleep.
Dash with that, them. Dash with that. Dash with that. Now, when you talk about youth, it's labor. When you talk about youth and the plans and the vision for young people, it's labor. And when you talk about a leader who is passionate about youth and your development, it's labor and it's Ralph. And that is why some of the younger comrades, you call him Uncle Ralph. But Comrade Ralph, that is why he took under his wings the Ministry of Higher Education, because of his personal interest in the welfare of you young people. Let me hear the noise of the man them who got the woman them who get over 3,000 tuition grants and scholarships this year. If you have one, shout out. Let me hear your labor. You have a young man there from Chateaubriand, Nairan. I watch him grow up barefoot, walking the street fiction marble in Chateaubriand. He's now a graduate from the university. He went Monroe College. Very bright star for the future. Let me hear for Nairan. And there are many more Nairans like you here. My secretary in my office is a young girl who was on the YES program. Angelica Richards. She's on way here. Big up yourself, Angie. Anything I have to do, she coordinates my whole schedule. She is not yet even 25, but has the acumen, the quality and the leadership and the skills of a future leader. These are the young people who are running the show and ensuring that labor is here forever. Let me hear again, pick up all these young people. And there are many more just like Nairan and Angie. They're from North Windward and they're making an impact across the entire country. In our ministry is a young woman who's a permanent secretary. Across the entire civil service, a young people are on the thing. The head of the Prime Ministerial Youth Advisory Council, another young man, an economist by training. These are the future. You are the future. And together, we are going to own the future. And that is why this election is an important one for you, the young people, and the youth vote. We don't just see you as voters, we see you as the future of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We see you. You are the people who are going to stand on the shoulders of man like Comrade Ralph and lead this country into the next generation. You are the productive, hard-working class, from humble beginnings to all of you who are here, educated, trained, skilled, the labor force of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You are going to make a difference in this country. You are already making a difference. And your impact in the next 10 years, I am putting my bet on St. Vincent and the Grenadines as the fastest growing economy in the region, will be a world leader in transformation, in artificial intelligence, in information technology, in tourism, in marketing, in architectural engineering, agriculture. You are the future. And you have to take this thing and own it. Own it like it belongs to you. We are setting the platform for you, and this is your country. And that is why we ain't selling out M&M. So we now sell out. We passport, we talk about that. We talk about citizenship by investment and what they want to do with the corrupt practices to sell our passports. Our patrimony, we are defending it for you. It belongs to you. And we are holding it tight to our hearts because we believe in a generation of young people that will emerge and will become better and greater than this generation. You are the people who will take St. Vincent and the Grenadines, metaphorically in the promised land, higher and further. And that is why when we work so hard and we build the stage, it is for you to stand on, and it's for you to proclaim, I am Vinci, I am proud, and I am Labour. I want to tell you a personal story about my own experience. I am the grandson
of farmers. I grew up in a place called Tromoka in North Leeward. Farming sent me to school. I went through a half-day shift system under NDP government in a boat building with limited opportunities for advancement in education. And on the turn of the century, the Labour Party formed government, took office. We have seen the transformation and what is taking place with education and our youth. You think I could ever turn my back on Labour? You think I could ever turn my back on all of the good things and the promises that we have delivered for Labour and for the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines?
It's not an easy road. How many cities come on the kids?
Dash out that time. It has not been an easy road for our country. In particular in the last 5 years, where we have had an explosive eruption of Lasso Frey, hurricanes, climate change. But guess what? We never forgot you, the young people. In fact, we increased our support to you. We brought the semi-professional league in netball, in football. Randy will talk about those things later. We provided more scholarship opportunities. We did not falter, or we didn't put a stop on our expenditure where young people are concerned. In fact, what we did, we put more money to support youth. And I want to say to you, if anything you can do in this election is to go out, support the political party of progress, register to vote, and vote for the political party that you believe in, that has a vision and encapsulates the vision of our political leader for youth, and be forward thinking in what you're doing. I want to end here by saying to you importantly, this election is not even about any of us on the candidate as the candidates and political leader. It's more importantly about you, the young people. This election is about the future of this country and the direction where we're taking it. This election is about you and how do you see St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the transformation that will take place over the next term and into the forward of the next term. This election is about youth, the young people. Youth is power, and we are investing in you because we want you to own the future. This is your time to shine. Everybody stand up now. Jump a cartel one time for me. Let me go back in it. Everybody stand up right now. Come on, stand up, stand up. Jump a cartel him. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, comrade. Tell the PM you want cartel. Say cartel. 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 Come on, labor time.
Remember we when we're gone, we live forever.
Comrades, let me go. One for the road, let me go. Hey.
I'll get on you.
Over this door. Come on, let me hear you. Up this door.
Straight from the narrow now, make no wrong turn. Take the cheddar,
dash out that.
Every treasure, dig it up with.
Dash out that. Now that you wake up, I'm going to have one last thing to say to you. If you're turning 18, you have your friends turning 18, you have your family turning 18, get your birth certificate, photocopy it. Find your registration stations every day between now and the 13th. Find your registration points, register, get your ID cards, and let us go out and vote to own the future. Comrades and friends, give me another cartel. One more for the road. Let me go. Tomorrow people. Let me go, where we go? Dash out that. Cartel.
How are you doing? Edmund.
This one is for you, comrade.
Alright.
Every young person. Let's go to 10, comrade.
When my rifle beats,
everybody say labor. Let me hear the horns up. Labor.
the teacher, the one done. Why the youth them hungry? Why the
there we go. Hey, one for the road. There we go. Hey, 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 hey.
Government, nothing else makes sense. See if get to youth, everybody get help.
Labour. Thank you, comrades. I love you. God bless. Thank you. Labour power. One love shower.
Landslide victory.
Yeah. Give it up for comrade Carlos. Carlos for not Windward. Alright, some of them, we ain't sticking them in it. We ain't sticking. Alright, some of them. Alright, we ain't sticking. We're going down to the Jiggy constituency. We're going down to Jiggy land. And right now, I'm going to bring on stage the man from the Jiggy land, Orande. Orande. Orande Brewster.
I was buried alive, but I'm still breathing. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, but I got a feeling.
Youth of Labour, stand up, stand up. This is your time, this is your time. Let us get up.
One more chance, my heart's still beating.
Let's go. Stand up. This is your time. This is your season. Get up. Let's go. Let's go.
Tomorrow may bring, but I got a feeling. Oh, now I am alive.
There must be a reason.
I was given one more chance. My heart's still beating. Now all this time I've been blind, only running against the wind. Friends of mine pass with time. After living a life of sin,
many give up, many give in.
It's my determination to win. I survived the worst of times. I survived.
They could never bury us alive.
I was buried alive, but I'm still breathing.
I don't know
what tomorrow may bring, but I got a feeling.
I got a feeling.
Now I am alive. There must be a reason. I was given one more chance. My heart's still beating. Oh, they make a ditch for one. But there would be two.
Yeah.
In their attempt to own my
young people.
The wicked things they do.
This is about you.
But Jamaica, I pray, and I
this is about you.
Oh no.
The Lord is my salvation.
Of whom shall I fear?
Thank you, Eminem.
Yo, Labour people, hear this. When my pencil on the exits for Labour.
Thank you, Eminem.
Labour.
But I got a feeling. Oh.
Thank you. 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 I want to start first by thanking the Almighty God, because in everything we ought to give thanks. And I want the young people on the outside, because I have an important message for you. If you are on the outside, I think you should come now and find a seat. Come now and find your seat. Because I have an important message for you, the young people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and you, the young people of Labour. If you're here with me, I want you to say, Labour. I want to say this to you, young people. Do not fear. Have no fear. Young people, you are as bold as a lion. And when a lion roars, wherever he is, all the animal around will hear. So if you are here, you're young and you're Labour, make some noise. I want you to listen to me very carefully. Standing before you is a young man who hails from the bowels of poverty. A young man who was born to a teenage mother. A young man who was raised by an entire community. There are many of you here who have seen the progress and the development of young people, especially in this time. My mother had to leave school at the tender age of 15, and she never got a second opportunity. I want you to listen until some years later, when I had to sit down with her in her 40s to do her high school diploma. I want to let you know, young people, that this time is your time. We once lived under an administration before that if you made a mistake, you were not given a second opportunity. And if you believe what I'm saying, make some noise, because I know you understand what I'm saying.
We giving them licks, licks with six, licks with six, licks with six, political licks, licks with six.
When I entered into politics, my passion and my drive was to see the continuing of the development of young people especially. I want you young people to have a much better life than I did growing up under the previous NDP administration. Let me tell you what my days were like under the previous government. In the morning, I had to wake up and I had to go to the standpipe. That is where I used to get my bath. Or by the river. That is where I used to get my bath. And then I had to prepare jugs and jugs, we call them jugs, of water to bring in the family home so that they can get water for the day. There were times that my family had to make a choice whether to send me to school or to keep money at home to provide food. We cannot, young people, and I want you to listen to me, we cannot take our country backwards. This is a time for us to continue moving forward and continue rolling the wheels of progress. I don't have to come to you with any prepared speech. I can talk to you from my heart because of my experiences. And there are some now that do not want you, young people, to go further. Because their only aim is to sell our country out and sell it out to the highest bidder. How many passports do any of you own? Is not your St. Vincent passport alone you have? If we make a mistake and let the NDP get into power here, it will be weeping and mourning and gnashing of teeth. Because many of them, they ain't care about your future. They care about themselves and their pockets. I always say to these young people here from Central Leeward, I am not in this for any money, for likes, or for fame. I am in this because when the good Lord called me home, I want him to say, well done, thou good and faithful servant. You touch hundreds of young people across this country and help them to move to the next level. That is why Orlando Randy Brewster is running for Central Leeward and for the Unity Labour Party. Don't mind the NDP with their lies and the propaganda. And let me tell you what they do when you're young and you're bright and you want to express yourself freely. They try to silence you. But don't let them intimidate or silence you, young people. You are going to make your voice be heard on the 27th of November. We're going to go out and we're going to vote overwhelmingly for the Unity Labour Party.
Show me your voting finger, raise up your voting finger. Show me your voting finger, raise up the voting. Alright, me and my neighbor, voting for Labour, voting for Labour.
I want only to listen to a quick scenario. Under the New Democratic Party, when you didn't make the 150 mark on the common entrance, now CPEA you call it, you know what used to happen to you? Senior, and after you do 2 or 3 years at the senior level, home. But this Unity Labour Party government opened the doors of universal secondary education. And many of you are product of a second chance. Some of you, if it was under the NDP, you would have been home, you would have been jobless. But this Unity Labour Party opened the doors and said, every one of you deserve an equal chance. That opening of the doors to universal secondary access to education has helped many. Has helped many of you. And I want to tell you this. Many of you here, your family is depending on you to help them to change the cycle in that family. And we, the Unity Labour Party, it is no longer time when the rich alone can go off to university and study. It is no longer time when the rich and famous is the only one who can pull a string for you so that you can get a work. Once you're young, you're bright, the opportunities are available for you to improve your lives and your circumstances.
We gotta win this one. I know it's hard, but we shall overcome.
But I want to tell you this. I want to say this to you. I want to say this to you. All of these opportunities that are available now to you, the young people, do not sit back. and say, I know how it's working out. I take my guidance from the Holy Bible. It says, ask and it shall be given unto you. Seek and you shall find. So that is why we're not sitting down on the 27th of November. We're going to make sure that we continue the progress that has happened in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I am telling you, young people, what your mommy and your daddy didn't get a chance to do, this is your time. And we, the Unity Labour Party, our comrade leader, we believe in you. That is why we spend so much on education, on skills training, on developing you, the young people, because we trust you, we believe in you. And I want you also, I want you to listen, because elections have consequences. Elections have consequences. Now, this is one thing I want you to pay attention to. When we had Hurricane Beryl, which mashed up the southern Grenadines and all across St. Vincent, listen, wait. Because I want you to hear this carefully. When we had Hurricane Beryl, we had the leader of the opposition who came on social media nationally and across the region. Persons saw him. And he said that I and my team, he said, the NDP, we're going to raise $100,000 to help the students that were affected. I want all you to listen and pay attention. Now, our government, we immediately put all the necessary resources in place so that we could help everyone across St. Vincent who were affected. $100,000. They say they're going to raise it and they're going to give it to the children that were affected. Up to today, they cannot come forth with that $100,000. But they have money enough to spend and bring in big time artists and do this and do that. I want all to listen. So in the young people, the students of the Southern Grenadines, their most difficult period, the New Democratic Party, who promised them, they never delivered on their promise. So if you think all of the things that they're saying, they're getting goodies going out, if they can't give the students $100,000, you think they can give out all the goodies what they're running around with? Is lies and propaganda, and we are not going to allow that.
On the campaign, we on the campaign, and vote back, you will be again. Defend your leaders, defend your country.
And I want you to listen, because I have another one. And I know many of you young persons, we have held your hand from the primary school level, from the preschool level, from the secondary school level, tertiary education. And I know many of you, you have hopes and you have dreams of owning your own home and being somebody. And that is what we want for you in this Unity Labour Party. But I would give you another scenario for tell you how these people are fake and they do not care the New Democratic Party, they're fake. I want you to say fake. I want you to say fake. They're fake. When we said to you after Hurricane Beryl, we said we don't have all the money to do everything at once. So we went back to the parliament for $41 million to help with housing when people were still in shelter, when people had to still put out buckets to catch water. And we said, we asked them on something like this in the parliament, we said we are going to put it to a vote. Let me tell you how they don't love you and how they don't care. They left the parliament, all of them on the other side except two. They left two night watchmen, Fitz Bramble and Terence Oliver. And you know when people still waiting for their house to be fixed, and we ask the NDP how they vote to put more money in the budget so that we can continue the program. You know what they say? No. They said, you young people, your house shouldn't be fixed. We don't care about that. They did not care about you. They are fake. And we have to teach them a lesson on November 27th.
They are not breakers, they are criminals, they are enemies of the state. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And that lesson that we're going to teach them is very simple. You are going to get your family, your brother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, and early on the 27th, let me tell you something, don't get distracted. Keep your laser focus, because we have to continue to invest in you, this Unity Labour Party. And on the 27th, the assignment is very simple. Make sure that you get all of your friends, your auntie, your uncle, your neighbor, to go out early to the polls. And we casting we X for Labour. We voting overwhelmingly the Unity Labour Party. So if you're in North Windward, this is important for you. This is important for you. Remember, I can talk about it because I lived under the two different governments. North Central, this election is important. South Windward, South Central, and all of the other constituencies, this is an important election. And I want to tell you this. Our Prime Minister has laid a solid foundation. And you know why he is putting so much money into the young people? Because you have to take it to the next level. In the next 15 years, we are aiming to get to that first world nation status. And you have to help us to get there. This election, don't mind them, it's not about Camilo or Randy or Ralph or Sabi or Carlos. This election is about your future. And you have to own your future. It's either you go back to the backward days of the NDP or we move forward in unity with the ULP. We have to stay strong, young people. You have to stay with Labour because there are more opportunities in education. You have to stay with Labour because you want to own your own home someday. And this is the only party who has built homes for the poor, the vulnerable, the marginalized. And we are going to build them for you, the young people too. Right now, I want you to stand. Stand with me. Every one of you, stand up, stand up, stand up.
Yo, Labour people, hear this.
Stand up, stand up. Hold the person next to you, hand. Hold the hand. Hold the hand. Hold the hand.
Yo, Labour people, hear this.
This is your time. Stand up. Hold your neighbor hand.
Labour people, hear this.
Hold the hands of your neighbor.
Labour people, hear this.
We are going to do this together. We are going to return the Unity Labour Party to government. Nothing is going to stop us now. Let the Unity Labour Party train roll on. This is your time. Believe it. Believe the vision. This is about you, not about me. I love my young people. No bad mind, no bad mind can't stop me. Are you ready to vote? Are you ready to vote? Are you ready to vote? Young people, you ready? We're going to do this one, and we're going to beat them again. We're going to lick them again. We're going to go out and we're going to lick them again. Let us go out. Let us stand in unity for the Unity Labour Party. Love you and God bless you. Keep the fire burning, comrade.
Yes, indeed. November 27th. Say Labour. Labour. Yes, indeed. Give it up for our comrade. Give it up for Central Leeward. Yes, indeed. Make some noise. All right. So we're moving along. It's a pleasure. And I'm going to bring a man on stage, a man with the vision, a man with the plan. It's a pleasure, and with pride, I'm here to introduce for the first time the world boss, the political leader, the 6-star general. Make some noise for our comrade leader, that's the Honorable Ralph Egonson. Make some noise. South Central Windward.
And every time I knock on me neighbor door,
North Central Leeward. North Central Windward.
The NDP over yonder, every day they sit down and wonder.
Comrades and friends of Labour, I am very happy to see such a large turnout of the young people from the Unity Labour Party. I want to say that this campaign is about you. Because while Labour is working for all of us, this campaign fundamentally is about owning the future. And the future is yours. I am going to help you in owning that future. I have been working hard to help you to own the future. I am not doing what I am doing because I have anything else to prove in my life. The good Lord has blessed me. And through you, you have elevated me to the office of Prime Minister for 25 years. This election is helping you to own your future.
Own the future, we only getting stronger.
And how do you judge which political party can best help you in owning your future? First of all, like in all life and living, you judge persons about what they can do for you in the future, what they have done in the past and in the present. Many of you, indeed almost all of you, do not know what it was before we took office in 2001. You have come and I have put certain things in place for you, and some people take it for granted. But all what we have done in the past and what we are doing currently, while it is a guide as to what will be done in the future, it is not all. Because we have a vision in you owning your future, the future. Because we have laid the platform in every material particular to put St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the next 15 years to put this country as a first world nation.
Unity Labour, we stand tall, together through it all. SVG,
to make this country, put it on a par with London, Paris, New York, and Toronto. To lift further our standards and life and living. When you go to those places, you must say, whatever is there is here, maybe on a smaller scale, but whatever is there is here already. You are beginning to see that. And important in that regard is your facility with technology, your education and your training. These are things which are going to help us to own the future optimally than ever before.
Lift the nation up, lift it high.
I don't have to go through here with you today all what we have accomplished in the past and what we are doing now. You can read about it. After burial, I wrote a book for you. This book is called A Time of Despair. Despair means fresh hope. And this book of fresh hope, beyond COVID, volcanic eruptions, Hurricane Elsa, and global turmoil. Fresh hope for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. In this book, I laid out our plans, laid out how we are dealing with the issues, how we are saving St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and in every material particular, how we lay in the basis for the future. I want to give you this book. It's on Amazon. We have published thousands of copies and circulated already when it was published in 2023. For you, from 2001 until now, I have written and caused to be published 14 books. I wrote them about every different aspect of life and living and production, because I want you to be the best generation ever produced in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the best one. Now, I want to ask you, how old are you now? 20. 20. 20. And I want to ask each and every one of you this question. Politicians in this country don't usually ask young people this question. I have to ask you it. Because if we are engaged in a partnership for the future, I have to ask you, what do you want to do or be in the year 2040, in 15 years' time? Whatever you want to do or be in 15 years' time depends on what you yourself start to do now. Take advantage of the opportunities which exist now, and what choices you make now, including political choices. Among the important things, when you ask the question what you want to do or be in 2015, I tell you how I spoke to a young man who came to me. He was 25 years old, from my constituency. He dropped out in Form 4 when he was 16 years old. He's now 25. For the 9 years since he left school, he did odd jobs. His mother and grandmother helped take care of him, feed him. The family overseas sent clothes and so on and shoes in a barrel. He's a handsome fella, so some girlfriend also helped take care of him. But for 9 years, despite the fact that in my constituency in which he lives, There is a Georgetown Technical Institute. He never one single occasion went up there to see what program he can enroll in. He saw me in the constituency, say he coming to me. And I'm glad he came. I asked him, what do you want to do now? He tells me he wants a watchman job. I said, what do you want to be in 15 years' time? He said to me that, well, the watchman job, the money go increase every year, and his grandparents have 3 acres of land, and on weekend he will walk. I say, walk in the 3 acres on weekend with your grandmother, for your grandmother and grandfather. That's all right, you produce food. I say, but do you know that this job that you have called a watchman job, in 10 years' time, you may not have any human being watchman in St. Vincent and the Grenadines? Because right now, in places across the world, you're having robots. And I told him people prefer to hire robots. Because for one thing, they don't drop sleep at night. And they're recording everything, and you can play back. And they could walk about, the robots. You see why I tell you, you have to own your future. And you have to study very carefully. And we are aligning the training and educational opportunities with you owning the future. And they will be in our manifesto. I talk about them already. I want you to listen to me carefully. Now, and you are getting your education and training for the jobs which will be available. And the jobs which will uplift you, we are already doing that. But it will be even more intense and extensive when we build it out as a first world nation. And then you're looking at your job, or you may set up your own business, or as a professional put up your own shingle. And then you begin to think about a piece of land and a house. And having children. And raising a family in greater comfort than you were even raised. And with more modern tools at your disposal than you have currently. Because technology is advancing. And you have to ask yourself, which political party, the NDP or the ULP, is going to be able to help you with your education and training? Help you with your job? Help you with your land? And help you with your house? And there can be only one answer. On the basis of what this government has done, is doing, and the plans set out for the future.
Top your red rag, hey, hey, yeah. Lift and switch it higher, bambadi bam bambadi.
There's a book, Labor is Working for All. I want to give you, come. This book has been published. I have copies here. I have 15 boxes. In each box there are 16. I'm going to give each constituency a box. Not the constituency council, for the constituency, for the youths. And you have to share them. And those of you who want to have more, you can go on Amazon and you can buy and you will get it. And we are bringing more still. You hear me? And if you go on Amazon right now, and it is also online, there is this in the form of a book, about 50 pages. The name of it, Developing St. Vincent and the Grenadines as a First World Nation, by the Unity Labour Party. Comrade Ralph wrote it. I didn't put it under my name because it has been approved by the party. You can go online on Amazon and you can buy a copy, or you can read it online instead of reading some damn foolishness which some other people put up. Read some serious thing which concern you, helping do in your future. And then, very shortly, thousands of copies of this would be available. This is the manifesto for the Unity Labour Party. They're printing it right now as I speak. And we're going to launch this manifesto in my home village in Connery, and you'll get the date. I think it's going to be perhaps on the 16th. You'll have the date. Let me just look and tell you what is the date.
I feel your pain, my people. I know it's hard, but we shall overcome.
On the 16th, yes, in Connery, my home village, we're going to launch our manifesto. And then there's a special youth manifesto which we will launch at a youth rally. We are not coming to you with tidbits which will allure you, which they don't have any substance. I see that from the NDP. You watch them over the years. They don't have ideas. They are lazy. They don't like to work hard and smart. They don't make decisions. And I'm telling you, they do not have the leadership to run this country. If you make a mistake, or the people make a mistake and put the NDP in office, I am telling you, your future would be seriously compromised. And don't think that all the advances that we have made in all the matters concerning people of all ages and all classes and all groups, don't think that those gains cannot be reversed.
Well, be impressing. Ralph, you're impressing. Oh, Father, God bless him.
I am happy that you have come here, because I have some specific things I want to ask of you between now and Election Day. First of all, I want each and every one of you and your friends and your neighbors, each and every one of you young persons, I want each of you, every day you get up for the next 3.5 weeks, to say to yourself, whatever else I do today, I shall be a warrior for labor. Whatever you do between today and when the results come on the 27th, I want each and every one of you to be a warrior for labor.
What the NDP is interested in is commerce.
And I want you to bring with you your boyfriends and your girlfriends. I want you to bring your partners. And I want you to make sure that your parents and your grandparents, that this one is not about them. This one is about you, because the future belongs to you and you must own the future.
Me and my neighbor, voting for Labour. Me and my neighbor, voting for Labour.
I am 79 years of age. And every day I work 19 hours. I take 5 minutes anytime I eat. And while I'm eating, I'm reading something. The reason why at 79 years of age that I'm working so hard is because I cannot envisage that all the work we have done and what is there for the future and the dangers which lie ahead if you choose the NDP, I will not be able to live with myself. So I work the way I work. These bags under my eyes is for you. These bags under my eyes are for you. And I love you. I love you very deeply.
Stand up, everybody. Stand up, everybody. Stand up, St. Vincent. Stand up.
And I do not love you in the general. I love you in the particular. Because it's only when you love in the particular that you truly have the joys of that love. To see how you pick up the mantle and advance yourself. And when you falter, it is because of that particular love that I feel pain. But I never make a judgment upon you if you falter. I tell you all the time, if you have a setback, turn this setback into an advance. Do not wallow in any setback. Do not be obsessed with complaining and grumbling. And particularly in this time. This time, you, the young people of Labour, you are on the front lines. You are the warriors to carry this fight in this election. Now, I know in your respective constituencies, you can't run it alone. You have to run it with some experienced people, some who are older. But I want you to tell those older ones to give you some space so that your creativity can flourish. I want to see you on social media, not with triviality, but bigging up Labour with substance as you set about to own the future. This is your campaign. This is your campaign. And I don't want you to have any kind of vanities in this campaign. If Mary and Elizabeth have some little quarrel or difference, I want you to put that behind you. You're in the family of Labour, and the family of Labour must stay together when there is a battle, and a battle is on, and you are in the front line of warriors in that battle.
Say you, LP, say for always. That's the way it should be.
Sometimes the older ones have some ancient vanities and grudges. And those older ones which have ancient vanities and grudges, which humbug you in your march going forward, you ask them, please forget your own vanities and grudges, because this time is young people time. This time is your time above anything else. As the patriarch of the Labour family, it is my business to look out for you. And the brain I have is still young. And the ideas generated are still creative and fertile. But you have to add to it. And I have to embrace those. And in embracing those, what are we going to build in this future? We are going to build a whole daughter and a whole son. Not a perfect daughter, not a perfect son, but a whole one. One which is not broken. One which gets training and education to the best of their abilities and do work to help to lift them up and their families and their communities and their nation. That is the way we go forward in owning the future. This election is not about gimmicks. This is not anything with anything slick. This is about your future. Serious business. Immediately, I want you, in addition to being warriors on social media and in your communities, don't get weary. You might want to go and do something which you might enjoy, and please still have enjoyment and fun and entertainment. But top of your list every day from now until election day is to make sure that Labour remains in government, because that is vital for you to own the future. What I want you to do too is that at the moment there's a special registration period. A lot of young people still not registered. You know what they have to do? They have to have their birth certificate, and they go by the registration station or center in the particular area. If even you have to take them yourself, if even you have to take out of your pocket the $20 to help them buy the birth certificate, the party offices could also help you. But if you have to put your hand in your pocket and instead of eating a KFC meal that day, you eat something less, to give them the money so that they can get, or take them to the registry and get the birth certificate and make sure they go and register and vote. You hear me? You have a lot of things to do. They are not difficult. And I want you, when we are having our regional meetings, our community meetings, and our rallies, I want you to mobilize. I want on every occasion to show that the Red Army is moving. And when I watch the crowd, I want to see thousands upon thousands of young people in the Red Army. Look, I'm going to finish now, because you have to eat and fireman has to perform, and I'm hoping, in fact I want to finish early because I want you to go to Rebecca. I want you to go to Rebecca. Before I leave, I want to tell you something briefly about myself. This man who is Prime Minister, this man who is the youngest lecturer with a PhD at the University of the West Indies when I was employed there in 1974. This man was the first person in his family to go to university. This man, until I was 14 years of age, we didn't have electricity or pipe-borne water in our homes. This man, when he was a child, slept on bedding in the hall with a two-room house, hall and chamber. And then when I became a teenager and started to go to the grammar school, there was no space for me in the house. I sleep on a bunk in the storeroom of my mother's shop. It's not where you're born. It's not where you come from. It's where you're going. You hear me? I went to primary school barefoot from age 5 to 12. The first time I have a hard shoe is when I was pre-selected, only boy from Connery School, to go write the grammar school exam. And about 250, 270 students wrote the grammar school exam. In those days, they took in 30. If I didn't come in the first 30, they never tell me where I came. I wasn't interested. All I know, I got a chance. If I didn't get a chance, I would have gone walk land with my father. And you would have seen me when you passed Connery. I would have fruits and vegetables selling to you as you pass by to buy something from this old man. Instead, before I was in my mother's womb, the good Lord knew me. And he blessed me. And he sanctified me and he set me apart. And through you, his proclamation of me as a prophet to this nation has been fulfilled. NDP can't win this election. This matter, God will not allow NDP to win this election. But God acts through human beings. You hear me? I am claiming God on our side. Because our side is the side of goodness and nobility and righteousness for the people, especially the young people, as we set about to own the future. Please, reflect on all what I've said. And those who have dissatisfactions, remember your satisfactions. Remember your blessings. And count your blessings one by one. I love you. I will continue to care for you until the day I die. I have devoted myself for over 56 years I love you. Own the future. You are the young warriors of labor. This is your campaign, not mine. This is yours. I have lived more years than I have remaining left to live. Own the future. Own it. It belongs to you. Take control of it. Thank you very much. God bless you. And see you in Rabaka. If the head of each of the youths for each constituency can come, my security officers will give each of you, each of the 15 heads of delegation, a box of these books. Thank you, and the Almighty God.
Give it up for the world boss. Give it up for the world boss. Give it up for the PM. Give it up for the political leader. Give it up for Labour. Labour. Own your future. Own your future with Labour. Own your future with Labour. Blow your horns. Blow your horns. Blow your horns. Blow your horns. Yes, blow your horns. Yes, indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Your goodness. Yes. All you sing, all you sing. One more time. Yes. Yes, give it up for the political leader, the world boss, the 6-star general. Indeed, indeed. All right. Now we're going to serious matter. Augustine, yes. So before we go to lunch and before we bring fireman to mash up the place, I'm going to bring a gentleman, Augustine Ferdinand, as we go into serious matter when it comes to the youth. Augustine, yes.
Thank you, ligaments. Comrades of Labour, are you ready and ready? Comrades, we have an election to win, and we are going to win it 6. That's right, comrades. All right, I come here to do one thing, and one thing only. Simmer down. I have before me a list of names as recommended by the different constituencies of persons nominated to be